Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in to the reading. I hope everybody's doing well. I'd like to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel and those of you who have liked and commented on my last video. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So today's reading is, will I hear from them? Okay, so will you hear from your person, the person that you are interested in? Are you going to hear from them? So we've got 3 options to choose from, and this is as zoomed in as I can get it, so work with me here. The first option is the lovely yellow stone, Manipura, the navel chakra stone. It's option 1. The second option is the base chakra stone, and I don't even know how to pronounce that, and I am not going to try. Okay, so it's like gold stone, option 2. And the third option is the throat chakra stone, and that is Vishuddha chakra. That is option 3. So pause the video if you need more time. Remember to use your intuition to pick. The timestamps are in the description box below. So I'm going to get started with option 1. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome, option 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So will you hear from your person? Let's look. We got the cards pre-shuffled, so I'm going to lay those out. We've got tarot cards, we've got oracle cards, and I'll pull some messages from your person as well for the fun of it towards the end here. So for option 1, angel spirits and guides, what do we have here? Will they hear from their person? First off, we've got material wealth, material harvest in reverse. So that's a 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So your person or you could be earth sign energy, or an earth sign. Have it in your chart. Either way, your earth sign energy, or they're coming across this way. We've got prosperity begins, the Ace of Pentacles. And we've got obstacles and challenges, which is the 5 of Wands. This is the John Holland deck. There's a link for it down below in the description box for those interested. So what are we seeing here? Okay, let me lay out some of the other cards as well. We've got You Deserve Love from the Romance Angels. We've got Compromise from Angel Answers. We've got Try Me from the Love Oracle. We've got the Sun from the Numinous deck. And we've got Forgiveness from the Messages of Love Oracle cards. So what is this telling me? Okay. Well, first off, your person feels bad about themselves right now, okay? They're coming across feeling bad about themselves, probably due to a lack of finances at the moment. So some of them may be even contacting you, okay? I feel like there's a good chance for at least half of you, this person will contact you, okay? Let me just say that up front. One of the reasons is that some may be looking to you as someone that they can depend on for support, okay? Financially or materially or emotionally. Some combination thereof. Because like I said, I do feel like they feel bad about themselves due to lack right now. So they could reach out to you because of that, okay? Not necessarily the best reason, maybe, to reach out to you, if that's the only reason, but let's look. You know, either way though, they are showing up here as, you know, feeling, this is sort of a clingy energy, because when this card is in the upright, it is talking about somebody who's very independent, pretty much provides for themselves, and doesn't really need for anything from anybody. So with it being in reverse, it's saying there's a little bit of codependency from your person. They're showing up, you know, as feeling a bit clingy, and like they must have you in their lives. It's like this feeling of they must have you, okay? I feel like this person feels at present like they don't deserve love. They're needing to know that they are lovable. So, you know, if they've experienced any failures or losses recently, this has taken a toll on their self-love, their self-worth. that they are definitely viewing you, viewer, as lovable, okay? They're saying, you know, you are lovable. And so it isn't just that they want to come back for what you can give to them or provide to them or for your support, although that is part of it. It is, you know, that they view you as lovable. And like I said, they feel like they must have you in their lives. And this is also because they see the potential with you here, potential for growth. So the Ace of Pentacles is about a new opportunity, a new beginning, one that is solid and takes place in the material world, right? So in the physical, in the 3D, it's not a dream really. It is something that they're wanting to materialize in the real world, in real life, okay? So they see this connection as having the potential to grow into something really special in the future, but they know it's going to take a lot of effort to achieve something that has lasting or long-term potential, okay? And they're aware of that. And when they communicate with you, they might say as much, okay? That they know that it's going to take a lot of effort on both of your parts for this thing to turn into something long-term or lasting. And it could even express their doubts or, you know, their fears that maybe, you know, this person may not be convinced that you're both up to this, to the amount of effort that it would take to create something long-term and lasting. I feel like one of you has, you may have expensive tastes, or your person may have expensive tastes and like the high life. And the other one is a bit more simple, you know, which could be a point of conflict in this connection between the two of you. So just to apply, you know, the rules to the individuals, energies can be vice versa. So apply the rules as they fit to your story if this resonates. But this could be a point of conflict. Somebody having more expensive taste versus the other one being a little bit more simple. Because you guys have different agendas. With the Five of Wands talks about conflict. And so it also talks about preparation. So I feel like this person is preparing what they're going to say when they communicate with you next. And it has to do with, you know, the fact that they feel that they must be with you, the fact that they see the potential in this relationship, but that they worry that, you know, you guys might not be up to it, or they might not be up to all the effort or work it's going to take to get this place onto a really solid ground, to get this connection onto a solid ground. And there's this issue here with you guys perhaps having different agendas, and there's a need to get on the same page here, okay? So this card talks about you guys having petty arguments. So, you know, maybe you already know this. Maybe you've had petty arguments in the past, or your arguments tend to be petty. But this could say, you know, that for some of you, your next communication, while you're having this discussion about these matters, it could result in a petty argument about lifestyle and money. But for most of you, a little petty drama, you know, keeps the relationship passionate and hot. Wands are about passion, so a little petty drama keeps it passionate and hot. So your person likes that, okay? So I wouldn't worry too much, you know, about the fact that you might end up in an argument. Like I said, it's going to be over some petty things. I feel like it's going to be over important issues that need addressing as well, in terms of getting on the same page regarding money and effort and equal effort and lifestyle. But you know, if it gets a little bit petty, I feel like someone here kind of likes that, kind of eggs that on, because, you know, then it results in like a heat and a passion between the two of you. And we can see that being reflected here in the Sun card. The Sun is about heat, it's about passion, it's about drama, it's Leo energy. This card is talking about, you know, essence and energy and life force, bringing spirit here and creativity. You know, whatever discussion you have, even an argument that the two of you could be having soon, is going to result for a lot of you in a creative solution. This is masculine energy as well. So it could be the masculine is the one that likes a little bit of petty drama for the, you know, for the passion that it creates. But this also talks about, you know, childishness and ego, individuality. So when somebody's too individual or too focused on their own needs, you know, that takes away from your ability to work as a team, which I feel like it's necessary for you guys to work as a team in terms of getting on the same page. It's also about self-sufficiency. This conversation could talk about somebody needing to be more self-sufficient, needing to be more responsible for their resources, and responsible in general. And also talks about heartbeat and shine. Also, this person could remind you of your father, or a strong parental figure, or could actually be a parent to your child, but that's not going to resonate for everybody. But the bottom line is that compromise is going to be needed, and it's going to be the name of the game of your next conversation. Okay? And I feel like that's especially important because we do have the Try Me card, okay? And as you can see by the image on the card, this is about somebody not being in the mood. It says that, the answer is no, this person or you are pissed off when you next communicate. This does fall under obstacles and challenges, so it makes sense. Or you get pissed off during the communication. Something's on the chopping block. I feel like somebody has just had it. They're at the end of their rope, and so this conversation is a make or break moment for you guys, because somebody here is fed up and things need to change. And I feel like most of the time, like for most of you, it's you, viewer, but apply it how it resonates. I feel like for most it's you. This person, they have a lot of desire for you, and there is sort of an agenda for why they're communicating with you. There is sort of this doubt within you that they're going to put in the effort that's necessary to make this solid and long term. And their focus, in your opinion, might be too much on the passion or getting you riled up in a passionate way for like the makeup sex or something. And if that's the case, some of you just are not having it. And even if that's not what it is, something about this conversation, this exchange can result in you just really putting your foot down and stating that things really need to change. And some of you are not going to be receptive to this person and what they have to say. Okay. We do have the forgiveness card here that talks about, forgiving yourself or another will help move you forward. So, if you want this relationship to amount to something, if you want this communication, to result in you guys getting back together or moving the connection forward, as mad as this person makes you, you really have to be prepared to forgive and move forward with this connection, okay? And if it's this person who is the one that you feel is going to be the one that's going to be in a pissy mood, or whatever this contention or conflict is, the focus needs to be compromised, and you both need to compromise equally, and in order to get back on the same page and move this connection forward. Okay? So let's get some messages from your person. I am going to go over to the extended, where we're going to look at timing, when you're going to hear from this person. We'll pull some more tarot cards and some more oracle cards to get more in depth about the situation in this reading. But like I said, I'm going to pull you some message cards before I move forward from my notes from your beloved deck. So think about your person, the person you came to this reading for. Angel, spirits, and guides, can we get some messages from this person for option 1, please? What does this person want to say to them regarding this reading? If you like the reading so far, please hit the like button and let me know in the comment section below if it resonates. Thank you to those who have subscribed. I really appreciate that. Please consider subscribing, and if you do, you can hit the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload a new video. So for option 1, what does a person want to say to them, please? For option 1, what does this person want to say to them? I like you just the way you are. So I can almost hear this person saying, I like you just the way that you are. Almost pleading with you in a way to encourage or influence you to like them just the way they are, because they are feeling insecure. They could be down on their luck, especially financially. And so they're wanting you to reciprocate and like them just the way that they are as well, okay? But that is something that they could be saying to you. What else does option one's person want to say? With you, I can just be myself. It's really nice. So, yeah, it's like an appealing to your sense of goodness, you know, from this person, that, you know, they can just be themselves. They might not have it all together, you know. Their self-esteem might not be the greatest, you know, when they contact you. They might have argumentative tendencies, or a need to forgive, or be in their ego sometimes, or childish sometimes, whatever it is. But with you, you know, they feel like they can just be themselves, you know, and that you will like them the way that they are, just as they like you the way that you are. Another message from this person, please. Option one. You are my weakness. And I can definitely see that you are this person's weakness, because I mean, they feel like they must have you in their life. There's like a clingy energy even coming from this person. A lot of desire for you. So if you'd like to learn more, follow me over to the extended. The link for that will be in the description box down below. And if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you supporting my channel, and I'll talk to you next time. Welcome, option two. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So will you hear from this person again? Let's look. Got the cards pre-shuffled, so I'm going to pull those out. We'll start with tarot, and then we will look at the oracles, and I will pull from my notes from your beloved cards, you know, towards the end of the reading. So first card that come out for you, option two, regarding if you'll hear from your person again, is the Nine of Swords. So that's air sign energy. So somebody could have that in their chart, but doesn't have to. So if this person has said or done anything to you that upset you, you know, they feel really awful about it, and they can't get it out of their minds, okay? You know, for a few of you, they may have even been messing around with other people, and if that's the case, they feel really, you know, badly about it. So whatever it is, though, you know, they have a guilty conscience for, you know, anything disrespectful that they've done to you. And, you know, at the least, they are overanalyzing this relationship and having obsessive negative thoughts that have been keeping them up at night. Okay? So that's first of all. Then we've got the Three of Coins, or the Three of Pentacles. You know, for some of you, this is a married coworker that's having very passionate thoughts about you, or vice versa. Maybe you're married. Just take what resonates as a general reading. But they could be having very passionate thoughts about you, and someone is afraid of the truth coming out, okay? They're afraid of the truth coming out. For an odd few, the truth has come out, and they're worried about that. You know, either way, you know, other people could be interfering with this connection, aggravating it by putting in too much of their own input. So even if nobody's married and it's not that type of a situation, then it's likely that there is interference from other people, I'm getting, and it's aggravating the situation. So will you hear from this person? Yes, I feel you will hear from this person. You will hear from them. But the conversation could center around third-party interference. So whether this is somebody else that they're with or that you're with, or interference from coworkers or just other people's input. And also keep in mind that a third party can be anything that interferes with the connection, including money, family, home, work, anything like that. And that is what, you know, the conversation is going to be about. So, and how to fix it, like what needs to be done about this third party interference, and or how much work and effort needs to be done to make big changes towards building a fulfilling relationship. Because the Three of Pentacles is about building. It's about cooperating, working as a team to build something solid. It's earth energy. Earth energy is about, you know, solidity and foundations. So this talk will be centered around, you know, how to fix what needs fixing and how to make changes. One or both of you need to make changes. Maybe your person needs to make quite a few changes. to some behavior, especially if they've hurt you, because we see that they're obsessing over something. So they could have a guilty conscience about something, and if that's the case, then that needs to be addressed, and I feel like that will be addressed in your next conversation, okay? Yeah. It could be that someone, you know, another topic would be that you're not seeing, you know, the progress that you want to see in this connection. You know, for a few, it could be your person saying this, that they put in effort and they're not seeing the progress that they'd really like to see at this point. But either way, you know, it's going to be a pretty constructive conversation. And with the Three of Wands in reverse here, this is fire sign energy. You know, for those of you in a long distance relationship with this person could tell you that they aren't interested in moving to be with you, or that the long distance thing isn't for them. Now that'll resonate for an odd few, I have to say that. Don't shoot the messenger, but that is what this card can represent. You know, but for others of you, and likely for more of you, this person could be putting other priorities ahead of this relationship, or you could be, and this is what's prevented progress from being made in this connection, or made one or both of you feel that you guys should be further along progress-wise in this connection than you are. You know, for an odd few, the lack of progress is due to this person not really seeing a future with you. I feel that's more so if you guys are a long distance relationship. But overall, I am getting you know, some interference, something that this person feels guilty about, or you feel guilty about, negative thinking around this connection, and need to work together to compromise, to work as a team to progress this connection forward for those of you who see a future with this person. And this was what you guys are going to be talking about, having a conversation about, you know, how to fix the problems here, what changes need to be made, who needs to change what in order for this to come together and move forward. So in terms of your oracle cards, we got the wedding card. The situation involves marriage. So, you know, this validates for me that somebody here could be married. But it could also be talking about, you know, I feel definitely for some of you that once you work out these differences, once these changes are addressed, once forgiveness takes place for whatever it is this person is obsessing about, whatever regrets they have, and again, I feel like they could have entertained others, somebody could have cheated, but it doesn't have to be that. Whatever this person, you know, is in their head about, whatever's keeping them up at night, whatever's keeping you up at night, forgiveness needs to take place. And I feel like if forgiveness takes place, then there could be a wedding in your future with this person, okay? Because we are seeing a lot of chemistry between the two of you. The attraction you feel is mutual. So there's definitely a strong attraction between the two of you, no doubt about that. It is mutual. But again, you know, we're back to with the deal breakers card from the Love Oracle, and all the cards are in the description box if anyone's interested. With these deal breakers, you know, we need to address these deal breakers first and foremost, okay, to move this forward and to have progress in this connection. This card says, list and adhere to your deal breakers. The universe will support you staying true to you. So this is not about compromising, you know, your virtues, your values, your personal morals, or your priorities, but it is about getting on the same page and working together as a team to come up with solutions. And this is what your next conversation is going to be leading into, and some of the areas that are going to be addressed. It's going to be about your deal breakers, and then we have the North Node card, which is about destiny. So for a lot of you, this is a destined connection. The North Node is your destiny. It's the area that you're moving towards in this life. Whatever sign your North Node is in represents traits and qualities that you're meant to adapt and learn in this life. And it's often taking you out of your comfort zones. So if this relationship's been challenging, you can believe that it has to do with your spiritual growth and lessons that you were meant to learn, okay? Because this card talks about soul school. You guys are in a soul soul school. Any difficulties have been about experiencing a needed learning curve for you guys. This is also a card about fulfillment and purpose. I feel that you do sense a strong purpose with this person, and they sense it with you as well. That there can be fulfillment here, but it is going to require, you know, maturation or maturing on both of your parts. It requires experience for, you know, your destinies to come into fruition. So it is a process. It does require practice. It does require walking this path, developing yourselves. It's also about a beacon. One or both of you could have sensed, you know, when you met this person that they were significant to you, because in many ways your soul recognized them as a beacon of light or a signpost as to what direction you're meant to go in for your development, your soul's development, and for you to blossom as a soul. Become who you're meant to be and have integrity in that role, okay? It's a journey that the two of you are meant to walk together. So very interesting energies here. So will you hear from this person? Absolutely, you will hear from this person. And I do feel there is passion and chemistry between the two of you. There might be something that you're learning or something that's going to come to light, and the need for a new beginning. However, I am sensing for some of you, like I said, that especially if this is a long distance relationship, but even for a few, if it's not a long distance relationship where this person is feeling like, you know, they haven't seen enough progress in this connection, and they're going to stick with their marriage partner if they're married, or, you know, they're going to continue to put other priorities ahead of this relationship, regardless if, you know, they're married or not. They have some other priorities, or you do, that interfere with this connection. And so I feel like, you know, for some of you, those priorities are going to continue to be an obstacle. And in a large part, this is meant to happen for your soul's development, like I said, but I feel like there is a section of you guys where you are going to experience, you know, forgiveness in this connection that results in you guys being able to move forward together, that will ultimately lead you to love and happiness and abundance in this connection. But I will get into more of that over in the extended. And the link for that is in the description box below. But before I wrap this up, I am going to pull some notes from your beloved from my self-created deck to get some messages from this person, okay? Angels, spirits, and guides, for those who have chosen option 2, what does our person want to say to them, please? And if you like the video so far, please hit the like button. And consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. Thanks to those of you who have been subscribed to my channel from the beginning. I really appreciate you. And if this is resonating, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I love to read your comments. So for option 2, what does this person want to say to them, please? I know meeting you is fate. Absolutely. With the Destiny North Node card, that's validation. Yes, meeting you was fate, and your person knows this. And we've got, I worry that you are just conforming to me and not being yourself. So this is an issue for your person. You know, we see that you guys do need to cooperate in order to move this thing forward. But your person is worried that, you know, maybe you are cooperating in an unhealthy way, like you're just conforming or going along to get along, that you're betraying your true self, which you're not meant to do. Actually, the point of this relationship, one of the points of this relationship is to develop, you know, your North Node and to step into your destiny, become who you're meant to become. So just, you know, take note of that. Take heed if you are just trying to conform to this person, agree with them, or get along with them, like the same things they like, or anything like that, just so that they'll like you better, or just so that things will go more smoothly. You're being guided to reflect on that. And if that message isn't for you, then don't take it. But some of your persons do worry that you're just conforming, you know, and not being yourself, and that is kind of contradictory to the reason why you guys were brought together as a destined partnership. You were actually meant to help each other become more truly yourselves, okay? And I'm ready to take responsibility. Give me another chance. So this does talk, you know, about that 9 of Swords energy, where this person feels like they have wronged you in some way, and they are ready to take responsibility for that. They are wanting another chance with you, okay? And so this is what this person is going to be saying the next time that you hear from them. So it's like you're gonna have a lot to talk about the next time that you hear from this person. And I feel like it's gonna lead up to you know, a discussion not only about what needs to be fixed in this connection, but also about whether or not you can forgive this person or they forgive you, because roles can be reversed. Just apply it how it resonates, and whether or not there can be another chance given in this connection. Okay, because I feel, you know, your person is saying they'd like another chance. So all right, that's what I've got for you, option 2. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to take it to the extended. I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you next time. Welcome, option 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So, will you hear from your person? Will you hear from the person that you came to the reading for? Let's look. Got the cards pre-shuffled, so let me lay those out. We've got tarot cards as well as oracle cards, and then at the end of this reading, I will pull some messages from my Notes from Your Beloved deck. So to begin with, we've got the Justice card. So somebody here could be a Libra or have it in their chart, but this would be the energy present here. If your person is taking a long time to reply to you, it's because they are doing to you what you did to them, so that you can see how it feels. Okay, so that message came out for somebody. If that doesn't apply, don't take it. Remember, it's a general reading. But if you've messaged this person or called them and they're taking a long time to reply to you, they're giving you a taste of your own medicine. There is a sense here from this card that they want to feel vindicated over something. They want justice in the situation, okay? You know, they want a fair and just outcome. And for some of you, this has to do with someone not taking their side. So maybe you didn't take this person's side when it was needed, and that person can't get over that. They keep thinking about that, okay? Or maybe you feel this way. And we've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups. We love it when it's upright, right? But it's in reverse, so it's still a positive, pretty positive card when it's in reverse, but I'm getting that somebody could be stuck reminiscing about the good times that you guys shared, whether it's you or your person. I feel like a little bit of both. Maybe you're both doing this, but what this is doing is it's causing, I'm going to say it's your person, it's causing them to miss out on opportunities in the present. You know, it looks like, you know, at present things in the relationship, you know, could have gotten boring, or yeah, maybe there's just not a lot happening at present in this connection, right? Because you're not communicating. So, and for some, this person is trying to give you a taste of your own medicine. If you know, left them on red at some point, you know, they're trying to do the same thing. But either way, it's like not a lot's happening, so it's gotten a little stale or a little boring in the relationship at present. But this person is fondly remembering you. I mean, they are really reminiscing and thinking about the good times that the two of you shared in the past, okay? You could have known this person from childhood. Some of you might have a child with this person, or trying to have a child with this person, but just take what resonates. But they do think about you regardless of whether you're in contact or not. And it looks like, you know, you're not in contact. So I am getting that your person is getting to the point where they really want something to happen here. They want something new, and they want something fresh. They're tired of the old, okay? Getting too that it would make somebody really proud for the other one to step out of their shell or out of their comfort zone and into unfamiliar territory, or make some changes. So I'm getting like maybe your person, it would be a real, you know, challenge for them to get out of their shell to contact you, and it would make you very proud of them, you know, if they were to do that, because you would know how hard it is for them to do that. Maybe there's somebody that likes to stick with the familiar or in their comfort zone, and if it's the other way around, then turn it the other way around. But bottom line, somebody is wanting, you know, the other to come out of their shell and make some changes. But I'm getting that your person may not be wanting to make any changes, okay? I want to say this person is being stubborn, but I don't think that's all there is to it. Let's see. I mean, that could be part of it for a lot of you, but I feel there's more to it, why they're behaving this way. Again, I'm getting it's like they just want justice, they want validation. A reckoning. Yeah. To even the score. Not in a terrible way. Well, hopefully not. Unless you did something terrible. But even then, I feel like this person's got a sweet energy about them. They're just blocking that from you at present. Not wanting to make changes to come towards you. You know, and at the same time, I definitely get that they're like stuck on this connection, not wanting to let it go. They may even be codependent on this connection, codependent on you in some way, or codependent on the memories of the good times they had with you. Because I think we got the codependent card. Yeah, we did. From the Romance Angels, codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. This person could be codependent on the memory of this connection, while at the same time refusing to make any changes to come out of their shell to reach out to you. Okay. Whatever injustice that might have occurred in the connection in the past that has this person, you know, resistant to communicating with you, could have been the result of an addiction as well. So, you know, that won't apply for everybody, but that's coming through as well. No, they definitely don't want to let this go. Then the next card we've got is the Knight of Swords, so air sign energy. And this is a card of communication. It is a card of action, usually fast action, fast communication. Sometimes it can talk about communication that's a bit harsh or to the point. So definitely you will hear from this person again, because they have, you know, they have a lot they want to get off their chests and off of their minds, okay? There's a lot that this person wants to get out. They just need to get to a point where they can't hold it in anymore, and then they're going to come, you know, come at you full force with it. So I don't feel like it's going to be all bad or all negative, like the communication. I feel like this person's just waiting for the perfect timing to do it, okay? Yeah, they're waiting for the perfect timing to come forth and talk to you. I don't know that it'll ever be the perfect time, but eventually they will communicate, and but they do have a lot to say to you. You know, I feel like this person does love conversing with you. You know, once you two get going, I feel like you guys are the types that can talk for hours, okay? And that you are well matched intellectually, and you're and that your arguments or your debates can really be productive here. So we've got opposition that came out from the Numinous deck. So that is about balance, which is interesting because we've got the scales of justice here on this justice card, which is also about balance. And this card talks about mirrors. So yeah, that's this person sort of mirroring, you know, the way that you made them feel. They're trying to mirror that back to you. Also, they want to give you a piece of their mind. And this card talks about interactions, confrontations, making conscious effort, manifesting, discipline, conflicts with tests, objectifies, calls out. So yeah, some of them are going to be calling you out on whatever injustice that you committed against them, or perceived injustice that you committed against them. So it's basically validating, you know, the energy of the Knight of Swords, as being pretty direct, pretty honest. Usually have difficulty. Yeah, it is a stubborn energy, sort of difficulty seeing another person's point of view, especially if they've been hurt. They just want to think that they're right on the subject. They've given it a lot of thought. They've really ruminated on it a lot. And so they feel like they have come to some pretty strong conclusions. And so to change their mind, you know, if you wanted to change your mind, you will be needing to sort of debate with this person. But like I said, I feel that you are well matched intellectually, and that your debates or arguments can be productive. So I'm also getting this. I feel like this person is hoping that you will say something to convince them that the situation will improve and that there is an easy solution to your guys' problems. And I feel like they're wanting to be convinced and they're wanting to hear you say that you want a second chance here with this connection with them. The second chance card come out. This relationship deserves a second chance. For some of you, you know, saying those exact words to this person will pass the test. The test shown by the opposition card. This person could be testing you in your next conversation. And not for everybody, but for some of you, saying this relationship deserves a second chance is the right answer, okay? So this person wants a second chance with you. And then we have the girl with popcorn. It's kind of a cute card. So maybe your person, if they're feminine, they like popcorn. But the meaning of this card is going out, excess, escapism, little regard for consequence, creating a mess, not paying attention. So it could be that some addiction or codependency is what caused the conflict in this connection, you know, and they might want to confront you about that. You know, if it was you that let addictions affect this connection, or your romantic life, you know, all addictions, this card is reflecting that card because addictions are about escapism, right? It's about escaping the present moment, and not having to, you know, show up in the world, not having to be present in the world as yourself. You know, it's about escaping yourself and your human experience. And we see that your person does that with that Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like they escape their human experience in their lives through reminiscing and getting lost in memories of the two of you. But I'm also getting that you probably mirror addictive tendencies as well. And, you know, somebody here could manifest their addictive tendencies through going out, excess in some way, shape, or form, whether that's, you know, eating, drinking, pleasure seeking in any form, with little regard for consequence, you know, and it created a mess in this connection. And perhaps, you know, it's easy to not pay attention to the consequences when you're under the influence of something, whatever you're doing, right? And so I feel like this is what you're having to face and deal with, and this is what you guys are going to be talking about and what they're going to be calling you out on when the next time you guys speak, or you're going to be calling them out on it. Some of these people could have objectified you, made you feel like, you know, just an object, and if that's the case, you know, you're going to be addressing that as well. So there's a lot that you guys are going to be talking about the next time that you guys speak. But I feel that essentially bottom line is this person is waiting for the perfect time to rush in, and they have a lot they want to say, and it could be edgy. It most definitely will be edgy at times, but if you want a second chance with this person, this is really what they're seeking from you. And so you guys need to sort of address some of the issues and even the score here somehow, in a way that is fair to both of you, so that you can have a second chance if that's what you're wanting, right? And again, I get that you guys, you know, behave similarly and have similar faults even. So I feel like this is good because it will allow you to have a level of compassion with one another that you might not have otherwise. But I think, you know, you're both intelligent individuals, and you'll be able to figure it out and make sense of the situation and know what needs to be done and said in order to figure your relationship out. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the extended, where I'm going to pull some more cards, tarot, oracles, and messages from your person cards. I'm going to pull messages here as well, but before I forget, yeah, I'm going to pull some timing cards to try to get a sense of timing as to when this person could be rushing towards you, okay? As to when you will hear from them again. But let me get some messages from my notes from your beloved deck. And so, angels, spirits, and guides, for those who've chosen option 3, can we get messages from their person, please? What does their person want to say to them regarding this reading or otherwise? If you're enjoying the reading and if it resonated, please let me know in the comment section down below. You can hit the like button if you liked it. And yeah, thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel. I appreciate it. It does support the channel. And please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if you do subscribe, you can hit the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload a new video. So for option 3, what does this person want to say to option 3, please? Getting, I want to take you out on the best date of your life. This person definitely wants another chance with you. If that wasn't clear before, they definitely do. This says, love is an hourglass with the heart filling up as the as the brain empties. So your person's showing their sense of humor. Love is an hourglass with the heart filling up as the brain empties. So I guess I just feel like, I don't know if they're trying to say that you've made a fool of them, or, you know, everybody plays the fool sometimes. That's actually a song. Who sings that? Aaron Neville? I think it's Aaron Neville. Neville. Everybody, this is a nice song actually, but yeah, everybody plays the fool sometimes. As stubborn as this person might be being, as distant as they might be being with you, as distant as they might be being, they, you know, they are receptive. They are receptive to having a conversation with you and to getting back together, having a second chance at this relationship. I'm sending you hidden messages in music. That's funny because I just said that song and I did not see that card when I said that song. Yeah. Perfect. I love it. Very strong energy from your person here. Their higher self is present in this reading. So yeah, look up that Aaron Neville song, and if I remember, maybe I'll put the link in the comment section or in the description box. You know that everybody plays the fool sometimes. So anyway, follow me over to the extended if you'd like to. I'd appreciate it if you would, and if not, that's cool too. I will talk to you next time.